Good morning. Happy Freya Friday. You ready for the day? I know I look absolutely ridiculous. I'm already hot as can be because I got a really good workout in and now I need to go work out in the yard. So I figured I'm not even going to bother with makeup or trying to look cute because it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen today. So starting the weekend off on a positive note around here, right? I'm a realist. I'm aware that, hey, everything is stupid expensive. I'm not going to bother putting on makeup if I'm going to sweat it right off within like a few minutes time. And B, there's just no point because again, I'm going to sweat it off in just a few minutes time. So, all right, the cards are being very loud today. Again, it's Freya Friday. Let's see what the Norse Mother of Magic has in store for us today, shall we? All right. Feeling a little down on your luck lately? All your cups are upside down? Or maybe they just have a bunch of cracks and holes in them. Yeah, I feel you. We're still Mercury in retrograde right now. Pluto is still in retrograde. We're still in the shadows of eclipse season. So we're all trudging through sludge right now. We're all moving really, really slow. Communication is not, it just is not, right? Like your words are getting really mixed up. The words that are coming out of your mouth aren't the words that you're intending. This is your divine sign from the universe. Just stop. Stop. All right? You really need to be focusing on you right now. I get it. Deadlines are coming in. Kids have to be fed. Groceries have to be bought. Bills have to be paid. Blah, 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 blah. What have you done for yourself today? What have you done for yourself today? Other than the necessities of like shove food down your gullet, essentials of like bathing, stuff like that, potty breaks, what have you done for you today? More than likely, you're going to say, I haven't. Again, this is your divine sign. You need to do something for yourself. Go sit outside. Just go sit outside. If that's not a valid option for you, if you don't want to do that, go sit in your car. I don't care what you do, but you need a bare minimum of 10 minutes to yourself today. Normally I would say 5, but today it's 10. Longer, bonus points if you can get an hour to just sit in silence. No phones, no tablets, no computers. Take off the smartwatches. Make sure everyone's in a safe and healthy place. And then just sit in silence. Turn everything off. I promise the world will continue to spin on its axis and everyone will be okay without you for that short amount of time. Because if you're not taking care of yourself, there's absolutely no way you can take care of anybody else. As much as I love this deck, the really shiny bits of it make it difficult to see. I'm sorry, because I'm sitting in front of my window, so it's catching the light. Let's see if I can. That's the Two of Cups, by the way. So this is you coming into union with yourself. Again, spend time with you. That is essential and necessary. You're burnt out. And then after, taking a few moments to yourself, you're like, okay, I have all this energy. I can go. No, you can't. And here's why. I learned this today. I learned that you go from burnout to having all this energy, expending it all in one go. I'm not going to say anything appropriate that's going through my head, but it's like a first time scenario if you get my drift. And then you just expend it all in one go. And then you have nothing left and you're back to burnout city. This is because you've been living in survival mode, my friend. You've been living in survival mode. You need to find safety where you don't have to live in survival mode anymore. At least not all the time. You need to find a place where you can go and just sit and just like that. You need to be able to scream at the top of your lungs. You need to go to a rage room and break some shit. You need to do something to let out all of this pent up energy inside of you, because it is literally eating you from the inside out. And that's why you're crying. Your soul is crying. I'm about to start crying because we're that level of tired. Because we've been conditioned that you've got to go, 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 go. Grind, 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 grind. Wake up and grind. No, absolutely not. When I wake up in the morning, don't look at me, don't talk to me, don't touch me. Give me a few minutes to myself. Let me come to my awareness of where I am, what I am, who I am. Then we can start to chat a little bit. That's because that's my safe space. I have set these boundaries for myself. My kids are aware of it. We are on the same page. For the most part, they're the same way. They're a product of me. So, we don't really do mornings in my house. And that's okay. Some people are morning people. Some people aren't. Again, it's okay. We all have a different chemical makeup, guys. There is no shame in that. You are who you are. Just make sure you have the boundaries in place and everyone around you is aware of that. I promise it makes a difference in your overall demeanor, and it will help you not only live, but thrive. So you don't have to be in survival mode 24/7 anymore. And that's what the moon's all about. This is where you need to go within and figure out what boundaries you need to set. Do you not want anyone to talk to you until after you've had at least 2 cups of coffee? Cool. Are you unavailable after 5 o'clock because that's when you stop getting paid? Fine. Whatever the case may be, set those boundaries. Sure, you're going to piss some people off. Big time. Want to know why? Because you're no longer available to be their emotional whipping post. You're not there to do their bidding anymore. They're pissed about it. Well, guess what? That's a them problem. That's a them problem. That's not a you problem. That's not a you problem. The 8 of Wands is on its side because you're blocking everything right now. You're cock blocking yourself. You're cock blocking yourself. You're preventing. Let me rephrase this. You're trying to manifest all of this expanse in life, right? You want the perfect job. You want the perfect partner. You want the kids. You want the white picket fence. You want the 1.5 dogs, whatever the case may be. Well, here's the thing. You can put that out there, but unless you're doing the work that's required to obtain it, nothing's going to happen, guys. Hate to be the one to burst your bubble, but that's actually how manifestation works. You have to work towards the goal. It's not just going to land in your lap. I know, nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. We all just expect things to show up before us. Somebody said this, and I'm going to steal it, and I'm sorry I can't give the person credit because I don't know where it even originated from, because they admitted that it wasn't originally from them. The universe does not work on Amazon Prime delivery time, okay? So you need to get that thought out of your head first and foremost, that I am manifesting the perfect job and I will start next week. That can happen. But the reality of it is the people that it happens to and for are those that have been working for it. They've been making space within themselves so that there's room for that new job. They've made sure their resume is up to snuff. They've made sure that they've been scoping out the perfect job. They've made sure that all their loose ends are tied up and they're not just leaving their previous job in the lurch, because that's negative karma, believe it or not. Now, sure, people can screw you over, people can burn you, including but not limited to jobs, bosses, work, spouses, so on and so forth. I promise you, karma will take care of those people. You make sure you're putting in the good stuff in you, and that in turn puts it back out into the universe, all right? But do it from a place of positivity, not toxic positivity. I hope you understand what I mean here. Do it from a place of respect for yourself, respect for others. By doing that, karma comes back in your favor. The Knight of Wands is all about you taking care of yourself, taking yourself out on dates, taking your dog for a walk instead of letting them just sit inside all day. This is going to come to big shock to a lot of people, but I know plenty of people that just leave their dogs on leads outside with a really crappy dog house, and they think that's a safe space, a quality of life. No. Would you want to live like that? Absolutely not. I sure as hell wouldn't. Take care of yourself. Take care of those that you're responsible for. Does your plant need watered? Again, does your dog need a walk? Need to go play with your cat? Do your kids need a little extra time with you? These are questions you should be asking yourself. And by giving back where appropriate, like all of those examples I just listed, that's positive karma. And that's, by banking that, the universe will reward you when you start putting those manifestations out there. All right? What did I just say? By banking that good karma, the universe will reward you. It will give you the happily ever after that you're dreaming of, that you're asking for. Stop being so desperate. Live and enjoy your life. Do the good things, because the good things will be coming back to you. It's going to take some strength. It's going to take some strength. It's going to require you to pull everything up from your toes, from the tips of your toes. Because again, you're burnt the fuck out. You're burnt the fuck out. But the Queen of Swords is strength, intelligence, integrity. So, unchain yourself from whatever it is you're chained to. Maybe you're dumping a bunch of money into a home, like a house, and it's just not worth it. Because the reality of it is that you don't make the money required for the actual repairs that need to be done. I hate to break it to you, but fresh drywall and paint aren't going to fix a foundational issue. I'm just saying. I know. Somebody needed to hear that, though. I'm sorry. I am. But I'm not here for like the la 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 and the glitter and the rainbows. It's usually tough love. I do my best to cushion the blows, but sometimes you just got to hear the brutality of it. So if you're at a dead-end job, you gotta go. If you're in a dead-end relationship, again, you gotta go. If you have somebody living under your roof, yes, I said roof. If you have somebody living under your roof and they're just sucking up all of your resources and they're not contributing to the household, no, kids and spouses don't count. At least the little kids. And if you're like happy with your spouse. But like if they're older kids and they need to go out and get a job, hey, it's time to have that conversation. All right? That's what the Ace of Swords is. The Ace of Swords is about speaking up for yourself from a good and positive place. That's the Five of Cups, by the way. Again, the glare, I know. Again, you're going to piss some people off. A lot of people, actually. They're not going to want to hear it. They're not going to want to hear how you're no longer available to be at their beck and call for everything that they don't want to deal with, or tolerate. Sure, there are times where we need to be available for our friends and loved ones. But the only way we can be that person, that safe space for them, is if we ourselves are in that safe space. It's time for you to repair the holes in your cup. There's like this old Chinese tradition where cracks in a cup, and they would seal it, obviously, and then they would take gold paint and like line out the cracks. That's what I want you to do. I want you to repair the cracks in you, in your cups, and line them with gold or silver, if, that's your preference, whatever. But I want you to turn yourself into a piece of art, a piece of living art. Do you want to start working out? Get at it. Do you want to start eating better? Again, get at it. Do you want to start a wine and paint night just for yourself? Do it. Stop cock blocking yourself. Stop holding yourself back because others have told you it's pointless and a waste of time. No, we negativity be gone. Water off a duck's ass here. We don't subscribe to that level of negativity on this channel. Not here. Repair the cracks and holes that are gaping within you. Open up your throat and your heart, because they're kind of connected, and let all of the bullshit out. Whatever's holding you back. You're going to feel so much better once you do. I swear to you, you will.